Alright, good morning people of YouTube. So today I'm going to be replacing the lower control arm on my BMW, the 2004. What I have is a 2004 530i. This should be the same way you replace them on the models from 2004 to 2010. Yeah, this is the lower control arm that I'm going to be replacing today, and I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really not that hard. It should take you about an hour to do this job, maybe a little longer if it's your first time, but I'm gonna show you step by step how to do this. So I paid about $70 for this. I did get a pair for the left and the right side. I have the right side and still inside the box, and yeah, so this is the right one. This is the one I need to replace, and they have them marked. This one says left on them, and yeah, they're not really that expensive if you look on eBay. Make sure you get parts from a quality seller. This one is made by Bapmic or Bapmic. I'm not sure how to say that, but it is made in Germany, so this should last for a long time. This job can save you a lot of money, believe it or not. If you were to get this done at the dealership, it will cost you about $821. And you might wonder how I got this number from. It's actually because I got a quote from them last week. I did get a brake fluid flush last week. It cost me about $112. You know, they checked the car and they noted that the control arm was loose. The left front control arm was loose, and they quoted me $821 to repair this control arm, which I thought it was crazy. For this little piece to cost $821, no, that's not gonna happen. So I decided to do it myself, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Now, as you can see, I really don't have a lot of room to work with here, but I'm gonna try and make it work. So the first thing we need to do is to take off the wheel on the left side, because it's gonna give us, you know, a little bit of room to access the bolts and stuff. And we need to lift the car. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift the car from the center, under the engine. There's a place where you can lift the entire car, and you can lift the entire front end, so it should make it easier for us to get inside the car and do the work. So let's go ahead and get the car on the lift. So now that I have the wheel removed, and the car is, as you can see, is sitting on the jack, and I have it supported by jack stands over there on both sides. You know, just you need to do that just in case. I really don't want this car falling on my face. That would be a bad day. So just make sure you secure your car before you do any work on it. And then, as you can see, this is the part that we need to replace right here. So the next step would be removing the splash guard, this plasticky thing that covers the engine on the bottom, because you're gonna need more room to work, and you need more room to get to the bolts. So now that I have the splash guard removed, as you can see, the lower control arm is connected by a bolt. You just need to take this one out, and there's another bolt on this side. Let me see if I can get an angle to see it. On this side there's another bolt. You just need to loosen them up. That one is 17 millimeter. Actually, that one is 18 millimeter, and this one is 22. So yeah, just in case you need to get your tools ready. I've already loosened these bolts, so I'm gonna take the part out. Right now, this is the part that I need to replace, and just simply slide the new one in. It's gonna slide over by that side, and then gonna slide on the other side, and just put the bolts in, and let's go ahead and do that. So as you can see, right now I have the new one installed. I put the bolt back in, and the other nut goes on the other side right here. You're gonna need 2 wrenches to tighten that one up, because, you know, of the 2-sided nut. So that one's here, and there's another one on, there's that bolt on this side. and this one's already in. As you can see, this is the new piece. So basically all that I'm going to do now is tighten up the bolt over here and tighten up this one over here, and basically that's all that we need to do. And after that, I'm putting the splash guard back in, putting the wheel back on, and the job is done. And I also wanted to show you guys that this is the old piece that I had to take out. And if you can see, this is the part that was worn out and broken, and you can tell that by the way it moves. This part should not move freely. This joint is supposed to be hard to turn. You should apply a lot of force to move that. So this is obviously busted. If you're trying to identify this fault, is by lifting the car and just shaking the wheel, turning the wheel from side to side. And if you find out that there's play, there's a lot of play in the wheel while you're turning it, this is probably what's causing it. So this is usually the first thing that goes out in the suspension, so keep an eye on it. And yeah, this is it. Bad part right here. The job is all done. I put the wheel back, and now if you can see, when I try to shake it side to side, there's no play whatsoever. And that's how you know this is how the wheel is always supposed to be. It's supposed to be tight, no play whatsoever. So that's how I know that the job is done. So again, this is really an easy job to do. It should take you about less than an hour. It's really easy. Get the parts on eBay so you save a lot of money, and do it yourself. Don't waste your money on the dealership. And again, once you do this, you save yourself about $820 like I showed you before. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out.